Since we've had the Rhino, our wear rates are really good. Like I said, it just depends on the tons per hour that we push through it. Right now, we're at an average of 100 tons per hour through it, and it seems to be wearing perfect all around. There is a big difference from when we run the VSI compared to when we don't. We could have a durability of 59. We run the VSI, and our durability goes up to a 65, 66. That's a big, tremendous change. It helps out with also the cleanness of going into our pond. They're 100% behind us at all times. I mean, when we need the parts, I get them real quick. I just call in, Shane with Kimball. I have any questions from him, he can answer directly anything that I need. And like I said, Kimball's very good with their parts and service. Well, I would say if you want to up your production, buy a Rhino.
We have a great industry full of great people. The sense of fulfillment that I get when my high quality material gets to be used in other products. And so it's pretty neat to be driving down the road with my wife and kids and say, hey, my material's in that. We helped build that. Just being able to play a role in building our community is really awesome for me. It's something that I really love. And then getting to do it with my dad and grandpa. They're still actively involved in the business, and then I have younger siblings that are in it too. So it's a family affair for us, and we love it. So we recently changed from a Remco rotor over to the Rhino 5-port rotor. Had some pretty good success with it. Before, with the Remco rotor, we were doing about 200 tons per hour. One of the things that really interested us about this is that the Rhino rotor is a little lighter. And so we're able to put some more throughput through it. We end up increasing our VSI by about 100 tons per hour. That's helped us be able to produce more sand, just be more efficient in what we're doing. I feel like our wear rates have been fairly consistent, but the Rhino rotor has been significantly easier to change parts on. When we went to rebuild our previous rotor, we would actually have to pull the entire rotor out of the machine. With the Rhino rotor, we're able to rebuild everything inside of it and just change parts. Having all of the balanced parts has really helped us out. It saves us. It turns an 8-hour project into probably about a 2.5-hour project. My maintenance guys, at first they weren't too sure of the Rhino rotor. After doing a rebuild, they came to me and said, Brennan, this is the way to go. It's so much better and so much easier to change the parts out on it. And so that's something that's really important to me, managing an operation, when my guys see the value of it and that it's an immediate difference. One thing that's been great is we have a good partnership with Kimball Equipment, and with them repping the Rhino rotors, they've been with us every step of the way. Any questions we've had, it's been one phone call, and they've either been out here on our site, taking a look at things. They were to help us select which was the best rotor for us. They worked with us to look at the wear patterns on our previous rotor, as well as our gradations. Right now, our whole purpose here is we're trying to take 1-inch rock and turn it back into sand. A lot of people with the VSIs get scared having them on the wash side, the wet application. With the Rhino rotor, we run really wet material. It's coming right from our wash stream, fed right back in closed circuits with our wash plant. For us, the wear rates have still been good, where it doesn't seem to affect us running the wet material like it does with some other types of VSIs or their rotors. So we don't have issues with it plugging or other stuff that we had previously seen with the other rotor.
On the 4500, they have so many wear parts on that rotor that it's nearly impossible to keep up with. The wear is very, very high. So we decided to try something different. We switched to the Rhino rotor. From that point on, we've cut our wear cost by about $75,000 a year, just between the two rotors. We've got 9 consecutive months in running the Rhino and the 4500, and we're probably on our 3rd set of wear parts in approximately 600,000 tons of throughput. The level of support with Rhino is far superior than what we've seen with any other manufacturer in the past. Any technical issue we had, we got our questions answered immediately. We were able to make small tweaks and meet the common goal, which is crush rock in a high volume. So if you run a VSI, I think that you should give Rhino a shot. They'll come out, they'll put a different rotor in, and they'll let you try it. If you're not happy, no, they take their parts and go home. But I think you'll be happy. 100% happy.
30 years experience on VSIs, all the way back to the Bar Max. We've used rotors a lot. So we have a pit that we've tried the rotor in. We had wear in certain areas. Shane from Kimball has helped us out a lot on finding out where the wear was, how to justify it. We went in a shot rock pit to straight crusher fines. We were able to do that with a Rhino rotor at about 250 tons an hour in a shot rock pit. We've made a whole lot of changes to it. Now it runs really well. I would suggest anybody to use a Rhino rotor. Tips started wearing out unevenly, so the rock was shooting back at the rotor, where they had made a cap for it to lower all that down to where it would actually shoot out at a 45 and straight down instead of back into that rotor. Very easy to deal with, and the wear, I mean, we went from changing tips to once every 3 weeks to, I mean, once every 3 months. On this particular site, we do MA material, and with the cone and the VSI, we're up to about 450 to 500 tons an hour on 3/8 pressure fines and a 1/2 inch rock. Super simple. It's a flush mount rotor. 6-8 bolts come out, comes right out. We've had everything we've needed in a 911 where we didn't pre-order it. They were still able to hook us up and get it out without the machine being down.